All right, well, thank you, everyone. Good morning and welcome. Thank you all for coming today to this beautiful new branch. We are very excited to be here for the grand opening of the Glendale Library branch. We are so proud that this library has always been the cornerstone of the Glendale community. With a show of hands, can you tell me if you've been to our previous location that was at the Glendale Town Center? Wow, quite a few of you. Well, we are very happy to report, if you haven't noticed already, that you will no longer need to take a flight of stairs or an elevator to get into the library. So take a look around. Isn't this space beautiful? Oh. And we have windows, which we love. Oh. Some of the features you'll find at this new location include a large space for teens, and a community room with a capacity for up to 120 people. This branch also has a comfort room in the children's area, which can be used as a lactation space or a quiet area to provide physical and emotional comfort for our patrons. I'd also like to point out aspects of this branch's design which pays tribute to our long history here in the Glendale community. For example, the stained glass that you'll see in the large study room and back in this adult quiet reading area are a link to our past. And with all of the natural light, these pieces have never looked better. I'd like to recognize Vincent Fox, who is the co-owner of Fox Stained Glass. He was an advocate of the library. The stained glass was donated to the library by his daughters, Anne and Claire. Also, what I'm sure which will be very popular is the branch children's area, especially the Harrison's Orbit area. This area was designed in memory of a young boy who was a part of the Glendale community. We are grateful for the gracious gifts that made Harrison's Orbit a reality. We hope you enjoy the outer space theme in the children's area. I know it'll spark a lot of curiosity and imagination that will help young minds grow. We are proud that the Glendale branch has one of the largest collections of physical materials within the entire library system. And our ever-growing collection has also expanded to include titles in Spanish, French, Korean, and also a Braille collection. While you are here, we hope you check out some books and some other materials today. And if you do not have a library card, we can definitely set you up with one very easily. I want to thank the people who have dedicated their time and talent to creating this new Glendale branch. It took hundreds and hundreds of people to put this beautiful library together, from librarians to shipping and receiving to volunteers and to our loyal staff members. I'd like to thank our library staff in every department, our board of trustees, our library foundation, and our friends of the library, our donors. I have felt the pride of our architects, contractors, and landscape experts in the finished facility as well. This branch belongs to all of you. I'd like to thank Russell Lewis, Chris Kearns, and Mammon Powers with our construction manager, Powers & Sons. I'd also like to thank Kevin Montgomery, who's here somewhere in the crowd, and Katie Griusi from KRM Architecture. I'd like to thank Jeremy Pennyman from Telemon Energy, and I'd also like to thank the Fairfield-Sylvan Neighborhood Association. And thank you to our tireless public library facilities team. Let's give them a round of applause. And in case you didn't know, the site we stand on has a very rich history. We are at the former spot of the John Strange Elementary School. I'd like to thank Deirdre George Davis, our Washington Township School Board President. Thank you for your support and what I know will be an ongoing relationship with the commitment to the education of our community. And now I'd like to welcome Ms. George Davis to the podium to make a few comments.
Thank you, Jenna. As she mentioned, we are on the former site of John Strange Elementary School. When this project was a vision of the Indianapolis Public Schools Library, Washington Township was at a point of transition considering upgrading our schools in a big construction project. And the timing was perfect for this partnership, that we could know that a school was going away, but we were still using this space as a place of learning where people could gather and read books. And what about books? In a day and age when our children have their faces in their phones and their tablets, to see that people still want to turn pages. So we are really excited about the opening of this library. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. George Davis. Our staff has organized a fantastic celebration today. As our valued neighbors, patrons, new acquaintances, and longtime friends, we eagerly anticipate your many return visits ahead. Thank you. I'd now like to introduce and welcome Gregory Hill, the CEO of the Indianapolis Public Library.
Thank you, Jenna. Congratulations, you've done an amazing job. On behalf of the Indianapolis Public Library, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to you and your entire team for all that you have done to inaugurate this inspiring space today. And to all of our patrons and guests, welcome to this joyful occasion as we celebrate the grand opening of our newest library branch, Glendale. As Jenna mentioned, this event marks a significant milestone representing the culmination of months of hard work, dedication, and collaboration among our community members, leaders, and supporters. Today, we'll not only celebrate the unveiling of this beautiful physical space, but also the immense potential it holds for our local community and the broader Indianapolis area. Last year, the Indianapolis Public Library welcomed 2.5 million visitors across our 25 locations. This new library branch symbolizes the continued progress of the Indianapolis Public Library and our ongoing commitment to fostering a vibrant city. Our vast collection of materials, diverse programs, engaging exhibits, and access to information remain free and accessible to citizens of all ages in Indianapolis for more than 150 years. Throughout this time, the Indianapolis Public Library has remained steadfast in our dedication to education, literacy, and lifelong learning. The Indianapolis Public Library has also never wavered in our support of the freedom to read and allowing access to information without restriction. We are a welcoming space designed to enrich and empower individuals of all ages and backgrounds. But this space only comes to life with you, our patrons. To our Glendale community members and neighbors, I encourage you to embrace this library. It is yours. Explore Glendale's shelves, attend Glendale's programs, meet Glendale's therapy dogs who help children read. Make it part of your family tradition, from story time to summer reading, to getting your first library card, to picking up books with your grandparents. And with this beautiful park-like setting, make Glendale Branch a destination on a relaxing walk or bike ride. Make friends with branch manager Jenna and her staff. Most of them are busy working already. If you don't know them already, they are here to help. Today we open a new chapter for Glendale, a new chapter for community spirit that will extend beyond these walls. Now I have the privilege to invite our Deputy Mayor, Judith Thomas, to the podium. Deputy Mayor, on behalf of the Indianapolis Public Library, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm truly honored to be here on behalf of Mayor Joe Hogsett and the City of Indianapolis and this beautiful, amazing library. It's very exciting for this area and this neighborhood. This space means so much to so many. How many John Strange folks are in the house? Past, future, what have you? Or I'm sorry, there's no future with that. This library's a future. The library's a future. Many of us know this space is John Strange, and I spent many a day here. My 3 children attended. I was a room mom, a co-PTO president here, you name it. But this is a place of learning and growing, just like John Strange was. And now, thanks to the Indianapolis Public Library, it will continue and be just that for so many for so many decades to come, especially for this wonderful neighborhood. I know a lot of you walked here, which is wonderful that you're able to do that to come to the library here now. And the more libraries and the more bookstores that a city may have, it makes a statement. It makes a statement that we are seeking knowledge for our residents. But our libraries are unique in that they provide full access for everyone. For everyone. It is a creative space full of ideas and community and possibilities. And as a city, we value and understand the importance of libraries and literacy. Mayor Joe Hogsett originally announced the Circle City Readers. Many of you know about the Circle City Readers program. This program started in October of 22. It was funded with $1 million from the American Rescue Plan. The Circle City Readers program uses amplified science of reading, research-based tutoring. It's a program to support K through 3 students in small group settings. The sessions are 30 minutes for 3 to 4 days a week, and it's taught by tutors from the community that have been trained in that curriculum, valuing literacy. This initial 8-week program showed an increase in reading skills for 36 students that participated. And since then, more than 1/3 of the 350 students served have made above average growth, which means this program is working to close that achievement gap. And currently, Circle City Readers is operating in boys and girls clubs and 9 schools across Marion County, and we would love to grow that program. Circle City Readers works alongside pre-existing efforts to boost childhood literacy. This is an added resource for an issue that should grab the entire community's attention. And so everyone in this room knows that early literacy is one of the most important indicators of adult success. It also affects the overall health and safety of a community and a city. So knowing that this space is here now, helping our young folks and everyone really value literacy is so important. So as the great scientist George Washington Carver once said, I know of nothing more inspiring than that of making discoveries of oneself. And isn't that the definition of a library? Thank you so much and congratulations.
All right. Thank you, Deputy Mayor Thomas, for those kind remarks. Now I have the pleasure to invite to the podium our Indianapolis Public Library President, Ms. Hope Tribble.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. Thank you, Mr. Hill. What a great day this is, and what a special day this is. First, I want to take a moment to express gratitude to Gregory Hill for his exceptional leadership that's been instrumental in bringing us to this momentous occasion. And along with Greg, because Greg will tell you he's a team, and so the members of our executive leadership team are here in the crowd, and I also want to say thank you to you. And this is a cascading thing because our leadership can't do the work without the people who are in the branches every day providing the public services that are so important and so beneficial for us. So thanks to all of our library team, from CEO to our apprentices. Thank you very much. I also want to take a moment to recognize and acknowledge all of the members of our board. I'm going to name all of them. Most of us are here today, and I just appreciate all of the opportunities to work with such a dynamic group and with full of talent and special gifts. So Dr. White, Dr. Eugene White, Dr. Carla Murtada, Mr. Ray Biederman, Mr. Stephen Lane, and Dr. Patricia Payne and Dr. Louise Palacio make up the rest of our board, and we're just so grateful for them. You know, the libraries have a lot of volunteers. Well, these are 7 volunteers who definitely put in their time, so we are thankful for you. I also want to honor several special guests today. I want to extend a warm welcome to State Representative Carrie Hamilton, and State Senator Fatty Cadora. This branch is in both of their districts, and so we're just so happy that you could join us today. And actually, they want to speak briefly, so I'm going to call you in this order. Representative Hamilton, and then when you're finished, if you will pass it over to Senator Cadora, then I'll come back up. Thank you so much for joining us, and welcome.
Thank you so much, Board President Tribble, for your leadership. I want to, again, my name's Carrie Hamilton. I'm the state rep for this area, and I'm so proud of our community today. Woo, thank you for showing up. But I do want to take a moment to thank our board leaders here with the library system, our community leaders who've come together to help make this a priority for our community and such a beautiful success today on our launch day. I want to just share briefly, I remember as a child riding the bus past John Strange Elementary when I was going to Fall Creek Elementary. For those of you who remember, I know there are a few of you in the room. I remember going to the old Broad Ripple Library in the village, and then leaving the Northeast Side for a while and coming back to raise my family. My husband and boys are here, raise them, coming up through John Strange and the Washington Township schools and bringing them to the Glendale Library to introduce them to the incredible value that libraries provide our community and our families and our students, and they're launching their lives of learning in our communities. This day is so exciting. I can, as a member of this immediate community, we live very close to here, I can't imagine a better use for the former John Strange Elementary property than what we have realized here today. And that's thanks to so many of you in the room that helped make this happen. So congratulations to you. Congratulations to our community. Let's just look forward to the future of seeing our families thrive, spending time in the children's area, all of our community members having access to various resources in this beautiful building, neighborhoods coming together here for meetings, and the civic life growing even stronger in this wonderful part of our community. Thanks so much, everyone. It's my absolute pleasure to introduce my friend and colleague, Senator Cadora.
Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Fadi Kaddour, and I have the honor of serving you in State Senate District 30, where this library is located. I'm the proud parent of 2 North Central Panthers and former IPS students, and the Glendale Library played a critical role in our lives. I'll be brief to say, I firmly believe that knowledge and education is one of the best equalizers as far as reducing the achievement gap and helping individuals reach their full potential. And let me be clear, if we are interested in sustaining our democracy, we need to be sure that our children have access, full access, to knowledge, to education, with no restrictions on books and no restrictions on knowledge. We do not raise a generation of critical thinkers by shoving knowledge away from them. The only way to strengthen democracy, the only way to preserve the civic fabrics of our community, the only way to support equity and be sure that when those libraries are open and some of our kids who belong to low-income families have a place to access the internet, to access books, to learn, and to achieve their highest potential. And it's my commitment, as long as you give me the privilege to serve you, to fight to protect and preserve knowledge, education, and equal accessibility to this unbelievable, powerful tool on earth to be sure that every child succeeds in our community. Thank you, very proud of our community, and I appreciate you.
Well, I guess we can all go home now. Thank you, Senator Cadora, and thank you, Representative Hamilton. That was great. I also want to give a special word of thanks to Counselor Lakeisha Jackson for her ongoing support. She's the chair of the Municipal Corporations Committee for the City County Council, and we are so pleased to welcome her here this morning for some words. Counselor Jackson.
Thank you. Thank you, President Hope Tribble, and to our CEO, Mr. Hill. Good morning, everyone. As chairwoman of the Municipal Committee and counselor for District 15, I'm excited to be here today and welcome you all to this grand opening of the Glendale Library. My colleague, Councilor Dan Boots, could not be here today because unfortunately he is also out of town for another momentous event, which is his son's wedding. He sends his best. Yes, it is. It's truly a pleasure to be here with smiles and happy faces as we gather to celebrate the power of collaboration and the shared vision of the community through the opening of this new library. From architects who designed this beautiful building to the team of the Indianapolis Public Library who worked hard to make it happen, and many residents and stakeholders who were involved in the process, to everyone who played a critical role in making this become a reality. No matter how much our technology advances, libraries will continue to serve an important role in our library, in our society. Because as you see, it is the one places we can go and open up a page. We can be here today and somewhere else this evening. Do you agree with me? All right. They are vibrant hubs of learning, community, and culture. They are safe spaces to welcome individuals from all walks of life. Look around you. Explore, discover, grow, and learn of all ages. Look around you. If you are a parent needing to do activities with your kids, this place is for you. If you are a student needing a place to do homework, this place is for you. If you are a new immigrant family needing a place to access Wi-Fi to learn English, this place is for you. The library belongs to everyone. The doors of the Glendale Library are open, ready to welcome you as it serves as a cornerstone for our community and the city for generations to come. Thank you to our CEO, our president, the team, the board of directors, the foundation, and everyone who's made the values and needs of this community become fruition. May God bless you on this new and exciting journey. Thank you.
I'm telling you, people are on fire this morning. So thank you. I also was sitting here thinking just to say, I just want to thank all of you for your public service and for the way that you represent us in the houses and the chambers and the buildings that you do that. And I think it's a tribute to our elected officials that they reached out to be here this morning. So I do want to give them another round of applause. Appreciation. So with the inauguration of the Glendale branch, we've reached a significant milestone in our strategic plan. And as we conclude this phase, we are eagerly looking forward to beginning a new strategic planning process, and we value community input. Please take a moment to complete our survey, which is available at the checkout desk. As CEO Hill emphasized, the board upholds the freedom to read in our libraries and opposes censorship. We stand behind the efforts of our librarians and the library staff. And we are committed to our vision and to our mission, and our commitment to promoting literacy, lifelong learning, and fostering connections that nurture knowledge-seeking endeavors. The dedication of our patrons, librarians, staff, volunteers, and donors is driving us forward toward the realization of our strategic goals. And we appreciate your contributions, which, like this beautiful facility, will have a lasting impact on current and future generations. In addition to our ongoing initiatives, I invite you to join us in supporting the Indianapolis Public Library Foundation's efforts to gather 500 signatures so that we can secure a recognition license plate for the Indianapolis Public Library, showcasing our community pride and aiding in our financial growth and outreach endeavors. Please also look at the checkout desk for more information and to add your signature to the petition for this special license plate. I encourage everyone to enjoy your time at Glendale Public Library today. Something that we talked about at our meeting earlier this week is that we want our libraries to be a third place, a place where people gather and go to learn and spend time when they're not at home or when they're not at work or when they're not at school. And I can't think of a more beautiful third place than this branch today, and I'm so grateful and honored to have the opportunity to share this time and space with all of you. It's now my honor to invite Branch Manager Jenna Maddox back to the podium. Thank you.
I have a quick announcement before we continue. I hear that there's a car blocking some other cars in the parking lot. If you own a Hyundai Santa Fe, the license plate 679 EGA, that's a silver or gray color, could you please move your car? Well, thank you, President Tribble. Before inviting our board members to join me for the ribbon cutting, I'm thrilled to officially open the brand new Glendale Public Library. Now I invite the Indianapolis Public Library board members and esteemed civic leaders to join me for the ribbon cutting ceremony.